So I started doing this and I realized that this was kind of a tricky part of the new Far Harbor DLC area. This is actually where you're going in and you're getting Faraday's memory sequences unlocked. So here we have the first memory sequence here, and whenever you go in there, they don't really tell you too much. And this area kind of reminds me, if you've ever played Mass Effect 3, there's a expansion pack that will let you go in through this memory sequence, and you can actually see how the Geth and the Quarian kind of end up killing each other. But what you want to do, they don't tell you this, these are actually good guys, these little bugs on the ground, and your goal is to get them all the way to that yellow part, which he tells you is the long-term memory sequence. So what you want to do is you want to grab these, hit and store blocks, because that gives you more building to, or the ability to build more. So what you want to do is you want to place a couple down here, so that way these little guys can go in here. Now, there are bad parts of this. So that this guy right in front of me, where my cursor is on, that is a bad guy. So don't build the block yet. Keep those guys over there. What we're actually going to do is we're going to go into this simulation and we're going to build a defense. And we'll go ahead and build a couple of these.
You can't just retrieve that data yourself. One of the programs loaded in that holotape is called the indexer.
And then we'll go ahead and store a couple more. So anytime you see these, just go ahead and store them, because we'll go ahead and use them later on.
They're represented by the friendly green sprites milling around. Do you see them? The indexers have one purpose: to get the data in the yellow column.
Then we're going to do, so as you can see here, this block right here, let's go ahead and build a couple more, because it looks like these guys are having a little bit of trouble.
Once they've recovered,
as you can see here, this green laser needs to kill, basically, or block down that wall. So we're going to go ahead and remove that, and it'll hit that, and it'll knock down this whole sequence right here. If you ever need to leave the
simulation, then don't worry. Nothing gets reset. You can keep going from wherever you left.
Now I'm going to go ahead and jump over here, and the reason why is there are a couple more. We're going to go ahead and store these blocks as well.
Good. You are across the gap. But now you have to deal with the security system.
Now over here you need to actually switch. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this. No, I don't want to store it. You want to grab it, and you just want to kind of turn it.
You see that green beam of light? That's a decoder beam. It can destroy the firewall. You just need to direct the beam to its vulnerable spot.
Am I directing that back? I might have hit that backwards. Oh, I did it again. Okay, one. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, we knocked down that wall. I apologize, it took took me a minute. Now there are some other bad guys over here. So what we're going to do, these guys, as you can see, are still waiting on me. What we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and jump, and you can clear these things pretty easily in this game. We're going to go ahead and build some more defense. And then I'm going to take one back from over here, because I think we've got one too many here, so I'm just going to go ahead and store. But what we're going to do, we're basically countermeasuring all of these little guys over here. Then we'll go ahead and do our little blocks. I'm going to do this area real quick. The reason why is because once I do this area, these bugs are basically going to go to work. All right, let's. Go forth and conquer, little guys. I'm going to go ahead and store that one too. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and run through here. They're still not Let's see if I can. But they're going to repair this. This is basic. And like I said, they don't really explain this as well as I would have liked. They don't, in my opinion, I was kind of having some trouble with that. But they're going to go in here and they're going to repair this little sequence here.
Things will get
like I said, this reminds me a lot of Mass Effect 3 from that
need to
memory
deploy
sequence.
defense constructs against the system's active countermeasures. The system's sentries will do everything they can to stop your indexers from returning to the access point with the data.
And then we just get an update here on the memory. So. And that is basically what they're trying to do. This is basically the repairing stage of that. So. And now we're at 40. I wish the first time I went through this, I was like, those little bugs, I think they were bad, and I was thinking that was who I had to kill. I wish they would have said, hey, these green guys are good. Get them from start to finish. Then I would have been like, oh, okay.
100%. We're done here. We now have an access point into the next memory. Just step into the.
And I'm going to go ahead and I'll do all 5 of these sequences here.